These air fryer coconut shrimp come out perfectly crispy and super delicious every time. I'm Justin from Cooking with Coit. I specialize in clean comfort cooking. And remember, if you love this video, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Let's get started. Let's first go over all the ingredients you need to make this recipe. Shrimp, flour, breadcrumbs, I use panko, shredded coconut, eggs, salt and pepper, and olive oil spray. And the one special piece of cooking equipment you need for this recipe is an air fryer. All right guys, this recipe is one of my all-time favorites, and for years I made it in the oven and it was delicious in the oven. But now that I'm doing a lot of air fryer cooking, in the air fryer is the absolute best way to make this recipe, so I'm so excited to show it to you today. First thing we're gonna do is to season our shrimp with salt and pepper, and we're gonna season both sides. And this is totally to taste. I mean, if you want a measurement, half a teaspoon of salt and a quarter teaspoon of pepper. But you can just totally do it by feel also. All right guys, the next thing we're gonna do is to prepare our dredging stations. And if you've seen my air fryer recipes before, you're probably really tired of me going through this, but if you haven't seen one of my videos before, then I really need to show you because this is important. So the first thing we're gonna do is to add flour to this plate. Then we're gonna be adding our eggs to here and we're gonna be beating them. And then finally, our third dredging station is going to be a mixture of breadcrumbs, that's gonna be panko breadcrumbs, and shredded coconut. So let's first add a half a cup of flour to this plate here. It doesn't have to be half a cup of flour, honestly, just putting a bunch of flour on the plate will be totally fine. Then the next thing that I like to do is to just take the plate, just shake it around a little bit so that the flour flattens out as much as possible. Next, we're gonna be adding 2 eggs into this bowl here. And now we just wanna give them a light beat. And now our last dredging station is gonna be the panko and shredded coconut mixture. So let's start with a half a cup of the panko. We're gonna add 3/4 of a cup of the shredded coconut. The shredded coconut gives these coconut shrimp, I mean, the most amazing flavor. Like, this recipe really reminds me of the shrimp that I have eaten in Hawaii, where everything has this kind of like sweet coconutty flavor profile to it. I love that food so much. And now we just need to whisk this mixture together so it's evenly combined. All right guys, so now we're gonna start the dredging. Here is my process for dredging. And again, forgive me if you guys have seen all my other air fryer videos where I explain this. I'm gonna do the dry hand and wet hand technique. So my right hand is gonna be my dry hand. So I'm first going to take the shrimp and add it to the dry flour. And all I wanna do is just give this shrimp a nice light coating of the flour. And then I wanna shake off any of the excess. Then with my dry hand, I dip it into the egg. I'm gonna switch to my wet hand, that's my left hand. Now I'm gonna coat the shrimp in this beaten egg. And with my wet hand, I'm gonna transfer the shrimp into the breadcrumbs and shredded coconut mixture. Then I'm going to take back over with my right hand and sprinkle on this mixture on top. So you need a plate or a sheet pan where you're gonna put all of your finished shrimp before they go into the air fryer. Nice light pat, shake off any of the excess. And now you're gonna repeat this entire process as many times as you have shrimp. All right guys, so now that the shrimp are totally prepped and ready for the air fryer, the next thing we need to do is to spray a light coat of olive oil all over these guys. So just spray these shrimp with a nice light coat of olive oil. You don't have to be like too exact about it, but just keep in mind that olive oil is gonna be really a good helper in getting these shrimp to be nice and golden. So don't be shy about it. Next, you need to take your olive oil spray and give your basket a nice coat. And let me show you why we are doing this. So as you saw when I was spraying the shrimp, I didn't spray the underside, but if you spray the basket, that's essentially giving the underside of the shrimp a nice coat of olive oil as well. The reason why I didn't flip them over and spray them on the other side is because if you do that, you might damage the breading. So now all you have to do is to drop in the shrimp one by one into the air fryer basket. Now, as you'll notice, I'm leaving a little bit of space around each of the shrimp. That's really gonna help the hot air of the air fryer move around all of the shrimp and make them nice and golden. All right, so now we're gonna pop in this basket into the air fryer, and we are gonna cook these shrimp at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 7 minutes. All right guys, the 7-minute timer just went off. Let's see how we did. Whoa, look at how incredible these air fryer coconut shrimp look. They are super crispy and they look so delicious, and I cannot wait to give these a try. But before I do, if you love this recipe and you wanna see more just like it, check out my air fryers recipes playlist. Okay, let's give them a try. These air fryer coconut shrimp come out so delicious and so crispy, and I love to dip them in the sweet chili sauce. Guys, you are gonna love these. I hope you give them a try. I'll see you in the next video.